but I don't see anybody on here. I was waiting to see if there were some viewers. It still says 0. So I'm just gonna hit go live and see what happens. If you guys are here, there's a little Q&A box opening right now. If you guys can let me know you're here, go ahead and type it in the Q&A box. I'll let you know when it's open. Okay, there it goes. If you guys are here, can you type here in the little Q&A box? It's okay if it's not a question, just right here in the little ask a question box. Or text me, because it says that no one's here. So I'll wait till I get at least one person saying they're here, and then I'll start. The question box won't show up if you guys are not on a computer. Okay, Cheryl's here. Sorry, guys. I heard noise coming from my son's room, and he was singing "Let It Go." He's supposed to be asleep, so I went in there and gave him a little kiss. All right, guys. So who's all here? Cheryl's here. Sierra's here. It still says no one is here. I don't know why it's saying that. So I'm just gonna get started. Sound good? Okay, guys. We're gonna talk a little bit about keeping your summer alive with Scentsy. The summer is alive with the smell of Scentsy. Hope you guys sing that for ever. Okay? It's imperative. So I don't have a ton to talk about, but I wanted to make sure you guys we're focused on getting your summers booked. Book them now. It is more difficult, we're not lying about anything, to run a direct sales business, especially a party-based one, in the summer. I'm sure you can think of a million reasons why. Some of those reasons might be your own. You're going on a bunch of vacations, or your kids are in a bunch of sports, things like that. But the problem with that is summer is right before fall. And what happens if you take a summer off? Guess how your fall goes. So I want to teach you guys a little bit about juggling a Scentsy business in your busy summer so that when you do come to fall time, you are not struggling. Typically, people's fall sales are 4 times their average summer sales. So think of your paycheck being 4 times what it is in the summer, in the fall. But that can only happen if you are actually working in the summer. Your fall will not exponentially be larger than a 0 summer, because 4 times 0 is still 0. So I want to make sure you guys are working your businesses in the summer, and planning your summers starts now. You guys have to start getting your bookings for summer now. So don't think about getting bookings for May right now. Get those bookings, but you need to go ahead and sit your calendar down in front of you, and you need to look at June, July, and August, and you need to start planning out your summer. Mark off all the days that you don't want to do parties. Mark off all the days that you have games. Mark off all the days that you're going on vacation. All kinds of things like that. Then circle the days that you absolutely can do something and work on getting those booked up. I'm gonna give you guys some tips that I've been researching this topic, because it's definitely trickier in the summer to get sales. So I'm going to give you some tips for that, okay? And it's written down here, so it might sound like I'm reading a little bit, and I apologize. I just had to get it. Okay. So you want to make sure that when you do your parties in the summer, I personally, summers are very busy for me because I go on a lot of Scentsy trips. Anytime that I know I'm going out of town, I make sure that I get all of my basket parties out. So if you're leaving town for a week or 2, you want to get basket parties to people so that while you're gone, your business is still working without you. Does that make sense? Your business is still working without you while you're gone, because your basket parties are little employees for you. If they're home sitting in your basement, they're doing nothing for you while you're gone, okay? So you need to make sure that all of your basket parties are out. Yes, that takes some work. It takes you actually commenting and talking to people. not just posting on Facebook, who wants my basket parties? Because you're going to get nobody saying yes. So you want to make sure you text your friends, text your family. Anyone who is hosting a party when you get back, get a basket party to them so they can start collecting some pre-sales. Make sure that your basket parties get out. Text people, ask old past hostesses, ask some of your best customers, get those basket parties out of your house so that while you're gone, your business is not stopping. That's what happens. A lot of girls do on maternity leave too, is they just get their basket parties out so that they still get money coming in while they're not actually working. So make sure that when you're going on vacation, you get all your basket parties out before you leave. I get asked a lot how many basket parties I have. I have about 6 that I rotate through. And I'm not talking big basket parties with full tester sets. My basket parties are a Scentsy bank bag, a little zip bag. Some people use pencil bags. I put a transition set of testers in it, which you could break that in half if you wanted to save some money and just put half of a transition set. At least 15 testers. So make sure that you guys keep them little pouch parties, especially in the summer because people can put them in their purses and keep them with them. But I do a bank bag. I do a transition set of testers, 2 catalogs, 10 order forms. Done. Easy. That's so much cheaper than doing a full basket party. And honestly, anyone who's bought from you before probably only needs that many cents. Most people will find something they love in 30 cents or less. So you don't have to have the full tester set. If somebody says they want to smell all of them, just tell them that they need to have a home party. Because then they'll smell them all, or that they can meet you for coffee with their friends and you can do that. But little pouch parties, that way you can have a lot of basket parties and you can get them all out. So little pouches with just a transition set of testers, 2 order forms, or 2 catalogs, 10 order forms, get them all out. So get 6 of those, get them all out while you're going on vacations. Another thing is keep one with you while you're going everywhere this summer. So as you're going to your kids' games, as you're going to church camp or whatever you do all summer, some of you are super, super crazy busy. Keep a basket party with you at all times. When you're sitting there in the bleachers, pull it out, start smelling stuff, start working on your business while you're working in the bleachers. People are going to ask you what you're doing and you'll get some sales that way as well. Let me see here. So, like I said, the nice thing about working your business right now for the summer is you're going to have more money in the summer for your vacations. So make sure you're filling your spring calendars. One thing, there's a few things that are great about filling your spring calendar. Fill your spring calendar now because you're going to get your paycheck in the summer when you need it because you're going on vacations and you're paying all these sports fees and you're buying new cleats and you're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in the summer that costs a lot of money. Summers cost a lot of money. So you need to be selling in the summer or in the spring so you can afford everything you want in the summer. So no more saying you can't afford this and you can't afford that. Work your business because your business has unlimited potential for income. It all rests on how hard you're willing to work for it. So it involves talking to some strangers. It involves talking to friends. It involves going out there and working it and not just hoping that the business comes to you. So working in the summer. The other thing that working in the spring. Another thing about working in the spring for the summer, at your spring parties, you want to book at least 2 parties at each home party because it's going to start booking your summer up and it's going to start booking your fall up. I always tell them I book up 6 months out and I'm willing to book in the fall because I always tell them my fall dates go fast. If you want a party before Christmas, so you can get all your Christmas presents for free, book it now. So you're going to get tons of bookings from the parties right now in the spring, and you're going to get tons of bookings from the ones you book in the summer. Okay, so to get your fall business going based on things that you do this summer, I'm going to give you a couple tips. Working now means your calendar and your team's calendar will be brimming to overflow with business for the busy 4th quarter of the year. If you close your store in the summer, you will have to spend a month or so of valuable fall selling time just trying to get it up and running again. So if you close your business for the summer or you don't work in the summer, you're going to have to spend time in the fall rebuilding your business instead of just selling to people that you've been working with all summer. So you're gonna be like a whole month or 2 behind everyone else. So if you close your store in the summer, you are going to have to spend a month or so of valuable fall time just getting it up and running again. This can cut your fall earnings in half. So instead of 4 times your summer income, you're only gonna make half because you didn't work during the summer. So make sure that you're working in the summer. Summertime is full of opportunities that you wouldn't normally have to grow your business in ways that you weren't able to during the school year. New customers are everywhere in the summer. When you go to the park, when you go to the pool, or when you go to different summer programs, bring your Scentsy materials and make sure you're always wearing a Scentsy shirt or something that says Scentsy so that people ask you questions. Other things you can do is make sure you have a Scentsy umbrella or Scentsy towels or anything that you can from the family store to brand yourself this summer. I have Scentsy towels because we get them on all the incentive trips. So that's really nice at the pool because I have some that say I like that I've been to Greece with Scentsy and I'm like drying off with it and it's got this big thing of grease. So not grease, like chicken grease. So anyone who's going on a trip this summer is going to get a towel. So use that all summer, brand yourself while you're at the pool. But make sure you're branding yourself and then make sure you have a basket party with you and some catalogs and samples and things like that so you're willing to talk to anybody you can after you brand yourself. Summer is also when you're going to be seeing probably more family members than you're used to seeing. So make sure that you take something to every single family get-together. Take a basket party with you to every single family get-together and make sure that you're wearing something small and Scentsy. Like I like to wear, I'll dress nice, but I'll wear like a necklace. Yeah, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. So anyone who was too busy for a spring party because the kids were winding down in school, there were finals and things like that, because the spring is a busy time as well. Try to pitch them a girls' day summer party. Try ladies' night out. Try margaritas. Try barbecues. Try cookouts. All kinds of fun things like that. And I have some more ideas for that. Other things you can do this summer. Oops, hold on. Come on. It's not loading. Oh, you know you want to load. Oh, you know it. Aww. Don't beat me. Don't make me sad. Okay. Some other ideas for summer parties. Since summertime is playtime and people don't have a lot of time to get everyone together, don't forget the kids are out of school and any of your friends who are stay-at-home moms are home all day, kids are out of school, it's okay to start doing during the day parties. If you don't work, do weeknight parties because it works better because weekends are so full in the summers. Do weeknight parties, do daytime parties, do coffee date parties. Another thing you can do is offer morning parties. And then that way they have the afternoon free to go take their kids to the park or the pool and you're not interrupting their day. You just do it in the morning, do brunch. Make sure that your parties are fun because they're interrupting summer plans for a party. So do light summer parties. Bring less products than you normally would bring. Serve light refreshments like lemonade and keep your demonstration super light. Make it everything kind of summer themed so it seems really refreshing and exciting. Because the last thing people are thinking in the summer is I want like a bunch of heavy scents in my house. I want a lot of stuff that keeps me indoors. So make sure that you're bringing a lot of your spring and summer scents. You can probably leave the cinnamon stuff at home if you feel like it. Bring a couple catalogs, but keep it really, really light. And maybe have themes. So you can bring fresh, like Scentsy clean laundry stuff. You can bring just the fresh scents. You can bring odor out because they've got a bunch of duffel bags they're hauling around and they're going to be keeping their swimsuits in their bags for too long and just things that they're going to need like laundry stuff that's going to actually get that nasty stench out of that wet bathing suit. All kinds of stuff like that. Gear your parties towards the summer. And then book backyard pool parties and or offer to bring your teenager or someone else's teenager to watch the kids so that nobody has to worry about all the kids running around because their kids are not going to be gone and the daddies aren't going to be watching the kids. So make sure that you find creative ways to make people not have to worry about it. So if you can bring your teenager, if you have one, or if they have a teenager or if they have a friend who has a teenager or you know a teenager, bring them and have them watch the kids. Again, schedule parties at non-traditional times. So you can have a happy hour party from 4 to 6 on a Friday so that they can go out afterwards or 5 to 7 or whatever you want. Make it small. 4 to 6, 5 to 7. And then everyone is home in time to enjoy their families right after work or right after somebody else gets home from work and before they have all their nighttime plans. So be prepared for business everywhere you go. Make sure you pack like a small, tiny mobile office that fits in your purse or fits in your tote bag or your pool bag or something that's easy for you to grab with you. Make sure it's not something heavy that you're not going to want to lug around to make it tiny. Product lists and samples and top 10 reasons to join Scentsy little flyers and maybe scent circles. Nothing big, no big catalogs, nothing heavy, things that people can put in different places that they'll not lose. Another thing you can think about doing is if you don't mind spending a little extra money to brand yourself differently in the summer, think of things that people use a lot in the summer and start branding those kinds of things. You can find places online, and it does cost more than a business card and it costs more than a pen. But if you just buy 50 of them and that lasts you all summer or something like that, then it's not too bad and you're only passing them out to people that you meet. You can buy branded little hand sanitizer holders with hand sanitizer in them. You can buy bottle openers for all the beer and stuff that people are drinking in the summer. You can buy like golf towels. So if people want to keep those with them, there's all kinds of little things you can buy. So instead of handing a business card out to people when you meet them in the summer, you can hand them something that they will keep with them during the summer so they won't forget you. Sunglasses cases or just things that they're going to actually use, little bubble things or little bottles of sunscreen, anything that you think will be useful for them. So make sure that you guys are carrying those kinds of things around with you. Again, that costs a little more money than business cards, so it's optional for sure. But definitely think of things that are portable, things that are useful, so that when you hand them a business card at the pool, it doesn't get thrown away. Hand them something useful or something that they're going to want to keep instead of something traditional. All right. So another thing that you need to do this summer, once things get going, don't forget how important it is to be intentional with your business. You're going to get busy this summer. Do not forget about your Scentsy business. It's going to be a lot harder to remember to work this summer than it will be at a time where you don't have a lot going on. So make sure you're very intentional with your Scentsy business, even if you have to schedule times of your day, and make sure that you communicate the needs and goals with your family, because the better you do this summer, guess who gets better Christmas presents? I'm just saying. So make sure that they understand how important it is to you that help you stay on track this summer, and how important it is to you that they give you a little bit of extra time to work your business, intentional time. So whereas right now you can kind of run it on the fly here and there because sales might be a little easier than normal, make sure that in the summer you can be like, hey guys, I need an hour to myself. I need you guys to go get lost, and you need to really let me focus on my business so I can keep this going so that we have a great fall. So communicate your needs and goals to your family. Let your kids know that you can take them to the pool or wherever they want to go after you've spent some time working your business. They will know what to expect and feel rewarded. Get an accountability buddy, somebody that you are friends with who also, and make sure that you guys are checking in on each other every single day to make sure you're working your businesses. Also, consider hiring a 10 or 11-year-old in the summer to play with your kids for an hour or two while you make phone calls. So if you have a hard time getting your kids distracted, go get a neighbor kid, go get a 10 or 11-year-old niece or nephew who's to come over and play with your kids while you make some phone calls or what you need to do to pack up and get ready for your business. If you need some time and you're busy all day, make sure that you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of you time. Do your recruiting packets and hostess packets and invitations and mailings and stuff early in the morning before the kids wake up or after they go to bed. So if your days are packed full and the only time you have to yourself is after they go to bed, use a little of it to work on your Scentsy business. And then look at your calendar, like I said earlier, and plan ahead for all of your vacations, all of your events. Schedule your calendar of parties around your family plans for the summer. Take full advantage of the flexibility that your business has to offer. Keep in mind, that overbooking in the summer is extremely important because cancellations are a lot higher in the summer. So make sure you're booking yourself a little beyond what you normally want to handle, because a lot of them will probably get canceled. So make sure you're overbooking so you don't end up at the end of the month wondering where all your sales were. Okay, and just again, while the flexibility of Scentsy is great, it also is all reliant on what you are willing to do. You're the only person who can work your business, so make sure that you are actually working it. Nobody else is working it while you take the summer off. Scentsy can be really, really fun in the summer as long as you find ways to incorporate it in all of your summer plans and all the summer things that you're doing. I wish that you guys were right here with me because I'd love to hear some of your ideas on things that you can do. I have a lot of friends who have kids in baseball, and they have special shirts that they've had made from like American Hero Clothing. She will do single shirt orders. So if you just need something custom, and it's got like her kids team on it and something clever about wax and baseball kind of all mixed together. I haven't seen it. I don't really know what it is, but I've heard about this shirt. But she has it so that it's cute and looks very intentional, and the other moms obviously know she's serious about her Scentsy business if she's willing to wear that plus her team stuff all together and had a custom shirt made. So just find creative ways to market yourself in the summer. And I'm trying to think. So ways that you can do that now. You can do booking blitzes. But also start thinking of the different kinds of summer themes you want to do with parties. A lot of things that you could do is like lemon themed parties because it's summer. So like lemonade or margaritas, lemon bars, things that are very fresh and clean, and then focus on lemony scents. Like bring samples of coconut lemongrass laundry stuff. Bring samples of coconut lemongrass body stuff. Bring just really light, fresh scents. Warm a white warmer. Like get a white warmer, one that's not heavy looking. Like you wouldn't want brush strokes. It's too dark. You wouldn't want anything that's too dark. Bring like a really bright colored warmer, a light warmer. Keep your display small and fresh, light pastel-y colors so that it just doesn't seem like a heavy fall Scentsy party. Because one thing you're going to struggle with Scentsy is people forget they need wax because they're not at home. So they don't smell. So you need to focus now in the spring, getting people hooked on our laundry products because they're going to be washing their clothes a lot more in the summer. So one really great thing about that is they're going to be buying extra laundry stuff in the summer. And just selling laundry stuff to one person is $50. You only have to sell 3 laundry love bundles to make your $150 a month, which all of you should be aiming for more than that because your paychecks are in those more sales. So laundry, focus on your body products, focus on the go stuff, focus on travel tins, scent packs, scent circles, room sprays, things that they're going to use while they're going. Anyone you know who's going on vacation, remind them to take a warmer and wax to that stinky hotel room. Remind them to take room spray because their duffel bag is going to get kind of stinky. Remind them to take Scentsy with them. Make sure they get a scent pack for their suitcase so it doesn't stink. Anything that you can think of, focus on stuff that isn't wax and warmers. While we know that we still warm fresh summery scents in our houses during the summer, that's not the case with everybody. I mean, how often do you light a candle in the summer? Most people don't. And a lot of people do think of their Scentsy warmers like candles as far as emotions and feelings and things like that. So they may not turn them on in the summer. So you want to make sure that they're buying other products from you. Really focus on laundry. They're going to be doing so much more laundry because it's the summer, and our laundry stuff is the best. If you've not tried it, try it. It will change your entire business once you get people hooked on it. I swear I could go to a party and never talk about wax and warmers and just sell laundry stuff. And if I never sold anything to those customers but laundry stuff, they would buy from me more often than my wax customers, being really, really honest. So I want to make sure that you guys know, focus on your other products that aren't wax and warmers. Start focusing on them now so people get hooked and are ready for it. All right, let me see here. This is not, it's freezing, sorry. Okay. I like it. Sierra says, I'm going to try this during the summer. When the customers come, give them a pair of flip-flops to wear, but they can't look at the bottom of the flip-flops. When they are ready to look, or when I tell them to, they will find a prize that waits them when they book a party. That's really, really cute. I think you're a genius, Sierra, because could you imagine giving them a pair of flip-flops and having them wear them and seeing how long it takes them not to peek at the bottom of the flip-flops? Like, curiosity wins every game. So that's a really genius idea. I cannot wait to find out how well that works. And I hope everybody understands how much of a genius Sierra is, because that was a really great idea. Dawn says, if you close up for the summer, you'll have to spend probably 2 to 3 months. Just speaking from an angle of where I am in my business right now after closing for a few months. Do not do it. Preach, sister. Can koozies. Good too. When I said something about things that are branded with your information on them, passing those out instead of business cards. Can koozies. That's genius. Everybody's drinking something out of a can, especially beer. So your information's on them. It's getting passed around. They don't forget about you for the summer. Great idea. Another thing is everyone's in their cars. Start leaving stuff on the backs of your cars. Have you guys seen people leave catalogs in their back wiper? Start doing stuff like that. Everyone's outside. Don't be afraid to leave stuff. Awesome. Does anybody else have any suggestions? Go ahead and type them in the box. And then if not, I think we're done. Yeah, Flippy Floppy's a genius. Agrees. I am excited that you just had that idea, Sierra. That is pro status ideas. Can I just tell you that? I'm really excited about that idea. I'm sorry that some of you guys are getting errors. This is recorded, so you guys can go back and watch it. So, all right. Does anybody else have any more questions? If you guys are not able to type in the Q&A box, text me, okay? And I still have prizes to send to Lori and Heather from last time, and I apologize. But I am going to be doing prizes tonight. So, if you guys can... I'm trying to think about what I want to give away. Let me decide first. What do you guys want? Because I'm trying to think of something fun. Because last times I gave away catalogs and testers because we were transitioning, and that was a genius gift. But I want to do something that makes sense with the summer. If someone tells me that they want to order, I always offer them a pouch party. Almost everyone says yes. The worst thing that can happen is they say no. Very true. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Okay, let me go look really fast. I'm going to be irritating. I'm going to go peek and see what I should get you guys as prizes. But the 5th person to message me on Facebook right now will win that prize. So while I'm searching, message me on Facebook. If you're listening to the recording, this doesn't count for you. It's people who are live right now. What is today? May 7th? Thursday, May 7th, 10:12 p.m. Eastern Standard. The 5th person to message me right now gets the prize on Facebook. And I have not announced what prize it is yet. I apologize. Don Schaefer, number 1. Cheryl Jones, number 2. Deidre, number 3. Megan, number 4. Carolyn is number 5. Carolyn, you win the prize. And I decided as I was doing it, I'm going to send you guys possibility packets and help wanted buttons. So I'm going to send you guys some of those possibility pack folders because summer's the time to be using them. All righty. So Carolyn, good job. Great job, everyone texting me. Sasha, hello, how are you? Hope, hello, how are you? Tisha, Katie, Mariah, Michelle. You guys all came through right after Carolyn. So nope. All right. So Carolyn wins. You guys rock. Thank you for coming tonight. There is a recording, so I'm gonna share that in the group. And I'm gonna send Carolyn the some possibility packets with a couple extra goodies in there. So, all right, guys, I love you all. Thanks for coming tonight. Sorry, it kind of started late and short, but sometimes I'm really able to talk for a long time and sometimes not. I had my thoughts a little more organized tonight, so I didn't ramble as much. So I love you guys. Have a great night, and I'm gonna turn this off once it loads. My computer's frozen, but I will turn it off. So have a great night, everybody.